Hey everybody, it's Brenda. How are you all doing today? Question. Have you ever seen that commercial where they see this beautiful cake or something on Pinterest and then they try to make it themselves and it is a disaster? Well, that's a little bit how I feel right now, but I am going to give it a try. First of all, I'd like to say hello to everyone. And thank you for being here. And let's see, did I forget anything else? Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. That's what else I wanted to say. Okay, so I wanted to try this. Started out inspired by Pinterest. Sorry. First, it was index cards. So I got out my index cards and they are very flimsy. So when you get them a little damp, they're just flimsy. So, and of course they leak through, but that doesn't bother me any. So I looked around and looked around. Well, actually I found this little booklet while I was looking for my index cards, I found this little booklet of postcards that is watercolor paper. Very nice. So I'm going to try to use this, but when I went back to find it, I couldn't find this postcard little tablet. I looked everywhere and I had just seen it when I got out my index cards. So I'm going to try using these, but I'm telling you, I don't think I should make a video today. I'm just warning you guys ahead of time. So this is something what we're going to do. I'm going to set these aside and use the other cards and see how they turn out. So I want to use 4. Try to do 4 if I'm lucky. Well, I'll do 2 right now because I have to have some of the matte to actually, I have these postcards. I have some Distress Oxide Spray in Walnut Stain, Scattered Straw, Rusty Hinge, and Vintage Photo, which is an absolute, I don't know what happened to that bottle. So, I am going to start out, and I've got a spray bottle here. And one thing I didn't get, which I wanted to have, excuse me just a minute. Okay, I wanted my watercolor set handy because when I get done, I'm hoping to remember to do my splattering because I always forget that for some reason. Okay, let's start with 2 and see how we do. I think I'm ready. I want to start with Vintage Photo, I think. I don't know if I need a piece of plastic or something down here. That, I don't know if that would work better. I'll try it, but I don't know. When I put the oxide spray down here, it just bubbles up and doesn't it doesn't spread at all. So I'm going to try this plastic bag here and see if that makes a difference. And I'm just going to drop some down here, and it probably still will bubble up instead of spreading like I wanted it to. This is water, so oh, that's much better, much better. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. I'm just going to dip a couple places, spread it around, I do have enough for another one, so I'll do that. And maybe I can do the last one to wipe it up. Okay, so I can do all 4 maybe at a time. Oh, out of my way here. Okay, that one's a little wet right there, so I might just dab that down a little bit. What did I do with my... There we go. Okay, we got the vintage photo. Now I want to try some of the scattered straw. And yeah, this little baggie here, that works a lot better than what I have underneath it. Scattered straw. There we go. And again, the first one is kind of overdone, just a little. I had a wet one here a while ago. Don't know what happened to that. Right here, right in front of me. Now let's try some rusty hinge. That is some bright oxide there. Let's start with this one. Yeah, that's bright. That's a little bright. I kind of like it like that. Don't really need much more. Okay. Last but not least, we are going to go with the walnut stain. Have to remember to use this from now on. It works a lot better than the matte that I have below. I'm just dotting this on, these oxide sprays. I don't have a clue how much we should put down at a time. And then I do have a little wipe up card over here I can use. Okay, some walnut stain. I think that will do. Maybe a little bit right over here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And now on the Pinterest, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need this, I don't think. What they did, yeah, I think I'll do that first. They took some gesso. And I think what they were trying to do is just soften some of the colors. And yeah, I like that. I'm just taking just a tiny bit and softening out some of the colors. And that does look better to me. There we go, there's that one. See, this one here is all that dark right in a line right there. I think I'm going to try to soften that out right along here. And right along here. And next, I know one thing. I got my heat gun out, but I really don't think, a little too much there. I really don't think I'm going to need it. You don't need very much of this, I see. This gesso. It's just Grumbacher. I don't know how to say that, but it's just Gumbraca or gesso. Okay. So that's done. And these, I have to say, these watercolor cards work so much better. Now, what they did on there next was they wanted to put a little bit, a pop of color on each one. So I'm going to take my stencil here and just go in the corner with it. And I've got some archival ink. And just try to put a little bit of berries in the corner here. Like so. They just wanted just a little pop of color. And I'm just doing these all the same because, you know, they're going in different, they'll be going in different journals, so it doesn't bother me that we're mass making these all the same. And one more. I hope I'm on screen for you guys. I tend to veer off at times. There we go. So there's that. Rub this off over here. Okay, now let's see if we can get a little bit of splatter going. Probably make quite the mess with that, but I've got my watercolor paint set here. If I can get it open. And And I have my splatter brush and my knocker brush. Let's see, where's my black? Is that my black? Oh, I know, I need to see this. Well, I'm missing half of my little, missing half of my little things here. Just noticed they were missing. They're stuck up at the top. Really stuck. There we go. Okay, I want black. I'm after the black here. I so need more room to do stuff. It's so ridiculous. I think that's my black. So I can't tell if I'm on or not, but I'm just getting the black and mixing it into a puddle of water on the side here. Probably not showing it, but just trying to blacken up the water puddle. And then we'll see if we can do some see how bad we do. Well, I don't see any coming off. Guess I'll use my finger. That's better. Oh my goodness. Now we're getting some splatters. A little bit more down this way. Okay, that's good. I'm going to call that good. Set this aside here. Wash those up a little later. Got black all over the place. Okay, and then what they did was took a little piece of lace. I think they put that down first. And also, I could not find any of my cheesecloth. This is the closest I could find with this kind of textural stuff, and I have no idea. So, what I'm going to do is put down some lace. Might be getting this too long. I think I'll cut it down some. Yeah, cut it down just a little bit. There we go. Have no idea what side that goes on, but I think I want it away from the edge a little bit. I don't really want it in the middle, and I don't really want it on the edge. So let's glue that down. Right about there. So I have to say this is a little fun, but it makes it much easier when you have the things that you need to do the job. And since I have redid my craft room, it is a little difficult to find things that I normally had right in front of me so I couldn't move. Okay, then we'll have a little bit of this stuff here, which mimics cheesecloth, I guess, a little. A little, I will say. And a little bit for up here. Okay. And then on top of that, where's the end? Come on, I know you have an end here. They took some red thread and just laid that right on top. Give it another little pop of color. I'm just cutting it, doubling it, and then wrapping it around like so. One more. Okay. Did that. Then she took, I've got these Tim Holtz little words here that I kind of liked the black back here. Dream is a wish your heart makes. That might be a little long. Find joy in the ordinary. That's cute. Oh, and of course my volcanoes going here. Find joy in the ordinary. I like that. And that supposedly holds the little yarns down, the little threads, I should say. Today is a good day. Not really, but we'll pretend that it is. Put that one right up here. Keep moving forward. Must be present to win. I like that. Speaking of you must be present to win, Friday freebie is coming up. So just to let you, FYI, I should say, get your comments in so I can draw your name for the Friday freebie. And you get one of this week's free makes. Creativity takes courage. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, it does. And lots of it, in my case. Okay, let's put this on before I have another big volcano. And we'll put this one right down here. Now, I really think the cheesecloth would be a little better than this stringy stuff. And what I'm going to have to do, because I'm tired of looking, is just order me some. There, those seem to be all dry. And I think I will go ahead and do some corner punching on these. They are so much nicer than the index cards were, and I do like the punched corners. Nice little writing cards that you can add to your, or I'll be adding to my grungy journals. Nice thick card. There we go. So there we have it, the process to make these little journaling cards that have a writing space on the back. There's this one. Today is a good day. Creativity takes courage, certainly does. And I will distress around these too. I might sew around them also. You must be present to win. Think of Friday. You don't have to be present. Just put your comments in. Although it would be, I would love to have some of you be present. Find joy in the ordinary. So there you have it. A nice little easy process to make some journaling cards. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you are inspired to give this a try, craft along, or however you want to do it. Fun, creative. I like them. I like them now that they're done. So, have a good rest of the week. Get your comments in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. So, you can get the videos as they pop up, and have a safe, healthy, and blessed rest of the week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.